This is the Special Project Standing Building Committee, November 25th, 2024.
Hello.
Okay,
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
It's Al. Al is on.
Hi.
so we know who's on. We got Sal as well,
And Alan and Ken.
and Alan, yeah, correct. All right, meeting's called to order at 5:15. The agenda calls for, new offices for this year, 2025. And,
Steve Warren joined.
what's that? I don't know. Say again?
Steve Kornicek joined.
Oh, Steve
Steve,
joined.
oh, okay.
So,
We have a full complement here.
yeah, so I'll nominate Richard for president of the commission. Committee.
Chairman of the committee.
Chairman of the committee, my apologies.
Vice Chairman Jane.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Nobody? Next item up is, and thank you.
Who's the secretary? Who's secretary?
We're going to nominate Rodney for the position of secretary, and co-chair would be Jane.
I'll second
Jane.
that.
Yep, absolutely. Awesome.
That's, I guess, everybody. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to discern what I'm saying, but, all right. All in favor, say aye.
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 Okay. Steve? All right, everybody. You all set?
Yeah.
Okay. Third item is the schedule for 2025. Jennifer?
I did put it in backup, the list of dates. We checked them against holidays and observances. And basically in May, we can't meet on Memorial Day, so we're suggesting the week before.
Why not?
Yeah, and then of course we don't meet in December. So, yeah, those are the dates. Last Monday of the month.
Okay.
All right, so I'll make the motion to accept the dates.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Next item on the agenda is approve the minutes for the 17th, September 30th, and October the 17th.
And then it's just stapled together.
Oh, okay, I didn't look at
Sorry
that.
about
No,
that.
that's okay. I didn't realize that.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes of the meeting for September 30th, 2024.
Okay, I'll second it.
I just have one question. We got the manufacturer's walkthrough on the roof, correct?
I believe so, yeah. Sal?
Yes, this is Ken. Oh, go ahead, Sal.
Aye.
No, go ahead, Ken. You can answer the question.
Yes, the manufacturer has been out to the site. We are awaiting his report as part of the final closeout package for Holland Hill.
Great, thank you.
Okay.
Jamie, you finished?
Yeah.
You again? Okay, we had a second on this, for the 30th. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
All right, unanimous.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes of the meeting for Thursday, October 17th, 2024.
I'll second that.
I abstained.
Everybody satisfied? Any comments? All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
That's it for the minutes. Next item on the agenda is an update from Sal Morabito.
Good evening, everybody. This is Sal Morbido. The update is the roof's complete. We're waiting on final paperwork and closeout materials. The invoices that you'll see on the next item bring us through everything, but we're still holding the retention, so we have a sufficient amount of money to make it interesting to make sure we get our final paperwork. And that's all there is, Holland Hill.
We haven't had any rain to test it.
Oh, no, we've had a couple of good rains. It's holding tight. We haven't, we experienced a couple of leaks during construction, and that was mostly because of a couple of clogged roof drains. But it has held tight through a couple of good sized rains. So we are happy.
Okay.
Yep, okay. So there's, nothing further on anything from Sal, correct?
Yeah, nothing further on Holland Hill, other than approval of invoices and.
Yeah, that's item number 6 that we're gonna come up on.
Yep.
Right now. Agenda.
Yeah, nothing more to update on Holland Hill.
All right.
I thought it was coming next year. Where are we with the
That'll
That'll be under.
New business.
New
business, yeah.
All right.
The invoices that I have in front of me here, one from Silver Petroselli and another application for payment. That's it, Mr. Sue? All right, starting with the Silver Petroselli invoice, in the amount of, invoice number 24-1311 for $4,000.
What is that for?
So that's,
No, what's the 4,000 for?
For what?
I'll second it.
We didn't get there yet.
We're questioning.
You made the motion, I seconded it, and then there's conversation, right?
All right.
No, there's no motion yet.
I thought okay. My bad.
Okay.
This is Ken, and I get the answer to that. The $4,000 is for construction administration for the project.
Yes.
Okay,
that's the question.
it was,
It indicates
it says
additional.
additional.
Oh, my apologies. Yes, it was additional construction administration. We had added a few extra CA visits to watch over young developers per the request of the town.
Okay. And,
for the request of the town or this committee?
Through the, if you recall, at the beginning of this is Sal Morbido, at the beginning of the project, I said that it was prudent that we had Silver Petroselli make more frequent visits because of underperformance of young developers on a previous project, and we gave them this change order for that last line on the invoice.
So when we asked in September, I asked in September to see, asked if everything had been done on schedule, and she said yes. I just didn't know there had been extra visits. I knew that an amount had been approved, but wasn't aware it was being used.
Yeah, it was continuous through the project. They were going out twice a week instead of once a week. So that's what that extra line is, and we asked for that at the beginning of the work.
Okay, I thought that's probably what it was, but I just wasn't aware that was actually happening. Thank you.
Okay, so.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thanks, Al. Yeah, I couldn't hear the first part of that.
I'm gonna make a recommendation that we approve the invoice.
I'll second it.
There you go. All right, you're in.
All right, I'm in.
Aye.
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 And the next item, invoice-wise, is application for payment from Young Development. And it's CAP 702, I guess that's the reference number. And it appears to be in order. Ken has signed it, to Notary Public. And the amount is $49,083.63.
I'll second.
I recommend that we make, approve this payment.
Okay.
Motion, I'll second.
Okay.
So Rodney made the motion, I second.
Right. Any further discussion?
Yeah, I just have a question, a general question. The allowances, were not invoked. Are we gonna get a COR for negative value?
Yes, we will, Ralph.
Yes. Oh, sorry, Sal.
Or,
That'll be taken care of on the final application of payment. We'll have 2 deducts, and then the invoice will be for the balance outside of those, the return of those 2 allowances.
okay, the negative COR, then the contract amount will change, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right, that's all I had.
Okay.
No problem.
Recommend we approve this, application for payment,
It's
which was already done, yeah.
Just this.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Al, you're only allowed to vote once.
Any old business?
Can I ask about this, the accounting sheet? Adam, I'm under the Silver Petroselli, it says, current POs balance, remaining, and that's
It's
it.
wrong.
Yeah,
I'll send you guys an updated one tomorrow. I'm sorry about that.
okay, thanks.
And you'll include the latest invoice from Silver Petroselli, please.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed, and then that the balance was incorrect. So I'll fix that first thing tomorrow, and get this back to you. But everything else on the sheet is correct.
Yeah, because
As
we're
far as
pretty
I can
much,
tell.
with the approval of the $4,000, we should have paid Silver Petroselli everything, correct? No contract?
Pretty much, yes.
No, yes, total.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a very like a couple $100 delta, but like I said, I will correct that and get that out to you guys ASAP.
Okay, thank you.
Any other old business? Okay, new business? I guess the only new business that we might be interested in, Sal, is what's up and coming project-wise?
Sure. So next year is going to be a busy year. There's 3 roof projects. Stratfield Elementary.
How big is that? Any idea?
Oh, I don't have Ken, do you have the square footages in front of you? For the 3 project?
Stratfield, is about 45,000 square feet. Tomlinson is about 55,000 square feet. And McKinley, I don't have in front of me, but that's the entire school, and I'd take an educated guess and say it's about 75,000 square feet.
I don't think it's quite that much. It's probably more on the order of 60,000 again,
Yeah,
60 to
probably
65.
60.
Yeah.
Sorry about
So
that.
Yep, not a problem. So Tomlinson is basically all the roofs that weren't done back in 2017 are being done, will be done this coming summer, 8 years later. McKinley is the first re-roof of that building since it was new. And then Stratfield Elementary is, again, basically all the roofs that were not done at the last renovation I forget how many years ago, 15 years ago. So it's about the size of a very big roof project for one summer, but it's 3 small projects.
Mhm.
And the most difficult of them probably would be Tomlinson, just because it's a high building and it's harder to work on a 3-story building.
Based on Young Development's performance on this current project with them, would they be considered as one of the bidders for the new work?
If they bid it, we would have to evaluate them. They did perform better on this summer than they did on the previous job at Mill Hill. I do have to give them that. They weren't without issues, but no contractor ever is. And there would be nothing from this work that would bar them. They did a good job. They performed well this summer.
Yeah, agreed. They did a good job.
Okay, thank you.
Sal, are we going for 3 contracts or just 1 contract?
It would be 3 separate bids, because we will be turning in for 3 separate projects. So we technically might end up with 3 separate roofing contractors. I hope not, but it's always a definite possibility.
Yeah, folks, we're just getting ready to begin the state review process. Sal and I are working to get dates with the state and proceed on.
Sal and Ken, if memory serves me right, when we talked about McKinley last year, there were some issues regarding the contours on the roof. Has that been addressed, or will it be addressed in the bid documents?
Yeah, that was, we went back to the Board of Education. Our standard roofs that we always go for is a multi-plied, modified roof, but that wasn't the best choice for what have been dubbed the magic carpet roofs, the curvy roofs. So we'll be going in for a single membrane roof with a 30-year warranty. And I believe we picked PVC, correct, Ken?
I have to check my notes. I thought it was EPDM, but I could be mistaken. I believe you may be right there with the PVC. But either one, they're durable and work very well in these types of roof areas.
So that's been taken care of in the design. All the resolutions that we need are actually going to be, or hopefully are being approved later this evening at the RTM. And then we'll finish the paperwork right after Thanksgiving with the state applications and make our appointments, which will probably be early January, just going by the time frame that the state always works with. We've been here before, so we have a good idea how long they take to give us an appointment.
Okay. Anything else on new business? Anybody? Okay, that concludes it. I make a recommendation we adjourn.
I'll second the motion.
I'll second.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yes,
Happy Thanksgiving.
all.
Thank you. See you next year.
Take care. See you guys. See you next year.